2025 was hard, at least for me. At the beginning of 2026, I started leaning into Horus because I needed healing and bravery to fight the hard battles. Horus is the god of the sky and war. He helps me be brave and courageous, and he teaches us about justice. The video is about who he is, why he matters, using the eye, and how you can bring his energy into your practice today. Horus didn't have an easy life. His famous family experienced a lot of tragedy. His uncle Set was extremely jealous and murdered his father Osiris for the throne. And after his mother Isis finds him, Set rips him into pieces, flinging him every which way. But she finds Osiris again. Despite tragedy, Osiris and Isis have quite the love story. As a babe, Isis protected Horus and hid him in the Delta marshes. There are multiple stories of Horus being stung by scorpions, bitten by snakes, and nearly dying. Isis would call out other gods to heal him. These stories are the basis for healing spells used by priests and healers in ancient Egypt who channeled Horus's healing magic. If you're dealing with a situation where you've been wronged and are seeking resolution, Horus is the deity to petition. His 80-year struggle against Set is literally the story someone persisting until justice is served. He understands the long game. As an adult, Horus has numerous battles with Set, fighting over who will rule Egypt. These battles only enhance Horus's strength and courage, teaching us that it's important to stand up for ourselves. However, in one battle, Set rips out Horus's left eye. The god thought, and in some retellings, the goddess Hathor intervened to magically heal and restore his eye. The restored whole eye became known as the Wajit or Ujat. This is a very, very powerful symbol for healing and should be utilized in all types of healing work, especially when seeking Horus's help. Draw or carve the Wajit on objects you want to protect. Use it in wording work around your home or space. This has genuine historical backing. Egyptians used it this way constantly. I like to make an amulet with something natural like a stone. Then I can carry it in my pocket or put it on my altar. When you make your amulet, say your intention out loud. Call directly on Horus for his protection and healing energy. I also have a video using the Ankh, another sacred Egyptian symbol. Horus is known as a protective force that can be invoked against threats. In Egypt, his statue is placed at the entryway of buildings. You can hang a Wajit or falcon symbol on your door for protection. I highly recommend this translation of the Book of the Dead. Let me read to you from the Papyrus of Ani, Plate 4, as he seeks Horus. Ani is a man who has recently died, and this elaborate scroll was buried with him. Horus, son of Isis, I have come to you. O Wenifer, and I bring Ani to you. His heart is true, having gone forth from the balance. Let there be given to him bread and beer, which have been issued in the presence of Osiris, and he will be forever like the followers of Horus. If you are interested in shape-shifting, read spell number 78 in the Book of the Dead. It is a spell for being transformed into a divine falcon. It appears to have originated as a religious drama recited in a temple ritual. The deceased transforms into Horus. I'm a wildlife rehabilitator and environmental educator, and often work with the gods through animals. I was walking to Target one day last December and came across this red-tailed hawk who had strangely gotten caught and tangled in some string and tape trash. I was able to free him without losing any fingers. Red tails are not friendly birds, and he was pretty frustrated. The pictures are blurry, but he was able to fly up to a lamppost afterwards. During that experience, my first instinct was to call out to Freya, and she responded quickly, but I needed more strength, so I also asked Horus to join me. It was a spur of the moment thing. That was the first time I had ever worked with him. I was grateful and went home, lit candles, put out an offering, and formally thanked them both. I enjoy doing altar work. This is an altar for protection that I made, and it includes feathers and an eagle statue for Horus. You could include red candles for bravery or gold ones for wisdom. Lapis and carnelian are stones associated with him in ancient practice. A small cup of beer and a slice of bread on your altar makes a good offering. Let's step back a moment in history. There are actually multiple forms of Horus that developed across different regions and time periods, and I just want to clarify. The first you'll encounter is Horus the Elder, one of the oldest deities in the Egyptian pantheon, predating the Osiris family. He is a primordial sky god, son of Nut and Geb. His energy is all about wisdom. His worship was centered in Letopolis in Lower Egypt. The Greeks later identified him with the Greek god Apollo. He was sometimes depicted as a falcon-headed lion. Horus the Younger, the son of Osiris and Isis, the avenger of his father's death, and the divine king of Egypt, is who I have focused on in this video. Both are valid, both are honored. Just know who you are working with when you reach out to him. I'm working on my watch hours to get monetized, so I appreciate you watching to the end. Check out my playlist of the Egyptian deities and my website for resources and free downloads. I apologize, my voice has been very scratchy. I've had some health issues, and sometimes my voice just bloop, disappears. But I still feel like a beginner on my journey with Horus, and I'm working on that healing part. But, that's the interesting part, the journey. Share any stories you have working with him. Thanks for watching, and have a very witchy day.